Have these chapters, and you also have the last thing we'll talk about. You also have what we'll call choices. So let's say this is an agreement. These are your agreement. This is mom, dad, and this is the son, and this is the daughter. Did I spell that right? Oh, H-T, daughter. Okay. Now you agree to come as this family. Now, let's say this is you. You're going along, and let's say mom dies when you are age 7. Okay, when you are age 7, mom dies. So, but that's according to her agreement. According to mom's agreement, she dies, at age whatever, 30. You're 7 years old. Now you have a trauma. Okay, I want to show you the interconnection here. You're a son, right? For whatever reason, mom dies. You're 7 years old. It's traumatic. Now, we could use other examples here, right? Something happens. There's a divorce. There's abuse. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There's a trauma. This is you, but this is your mother. Your mother has her own agreement. And your agreement says, your mom, you have a mom. When you're 7, something's going to happen to her. It's going to traumatize you, okay? That's your experience. Now, at age 7, you're not very aware of learning and spirituality. So you're basically traumatized. You bury it deep, and you go see a therapist later on. But now you got these choices in life, right? You got a choice. Choice A, you realize in choice A, you realize that you want to be a chief designer in cars. You're traumatized, but your dad and your friends help you. Your uncle helps you focus. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a chief designer. So to deal with the trauma, you go take karate lessons. I take karate, and the karate helps you to deal with your trauma, but it also develops discipline and health. When you go to school here, you've got discipline. And you can say, I got discipline because I went to karate. I went to karate because my mother died and I needed a vent. I needed a vent or a place, right, to deal with this. And karate, in this example, in my example, right? So there's what I'm saying is there's a trauma, there's a reaction, but the reaction is based on you understand the future. So there's a very strong intuitive ability here. I need to be a chief designer. I know my mother died. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to do karate. I'm going to get all my anger and pain. I'm going to learn meditation. I'm going to break a few bricks. I'm going to learn discipline, and that makes me a better person. So in this example A, right? In this example A, there's a certain learning. Now, you take the same person in the same circumstance, and they end up in B. What's B? I'm traumatized. I'm not going to go to karate. I'm going to go into drugs. Okay? I want to get rid of the pain. I'm going to go into drugs. And then maybe I go here into crime, right? Or addiction. So I never achieve. There's no goal. I don't achieve it. Because I'm in drugs. I'm in rehab. Why am I in drugs? Why am I in rehab? It's because I had a traumatic experience, you know? Whatever it is, my parents left. My mother was an alcoholic. She never hugged me. Whatever it is, it hurt you, and you took side B. You went to drugs, prostitution, you became a stripper, whatever. Now, or C, right? Same trauma, same kid. Let's say they realize, I want to be famous. That's going to make me focus. I'm going to forget about my family and many famous people, artists. Artists are damaged people. And they go into art. Art is therapy, right? Acting, if you don't like who you are and what happened, you go into somebody else and you live through different people. Art is therapy. And some of the most damaged people are some of the best artists, right? So I'm going to go fame as a way, and you become famous. And maybe you suffer from addiction, whatever, but that's your choice based on the trauma. Maybe you have a lot of trauma. There's a lot of trauma. So this is